Some other content that they confirmed was the new use of the doubloons, because we're all sitting on the doubloons, and the doubloons will eventually have a new use, and they will likely be tied to special voyages and old seasonal cosmetics. So how do we feel about this?
So pretty much what we were having before, but worse. So with the special voyages, you can already use them for some, can't you? But how are Rare going to make doubloons worth it in the sense that, oh, I've got doubloons to pay for this special voyage, but I could just do Legend of the Veil, or I could just do a world event. They need to be careful with that. And old seasonal cosmetics, what does that mean to me and you? Nothing.
No, we have everything. I just really hope they're not gonna do the exact same cosmetics, because that just pisses people off.
Yeah.
Even reskins piss me off a little bit, to be honest.
Well, Mike even confirmed they were bringing back the seasonal cosmetics and the Pirate Legend stuff.
Yeah, I mean the legendary curse was the herald of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that also screams that a lot of these cosmetics were planned for something else and chucked in the past, because case in point with the Flame Art stuff, that should have been Reaper stuff.
Yeah.
And then the season before you got Merrick stuff. I guess that could be more Athena stuff. But yeah, sorry, going back to what I was saying, bringing back old seasonal cosmetics not only shits on the players that were there and supported your game through, especially some of the rougher seasons, like season 1 and 2. And now I'm being penalized for being loyal, because when you bring in these seasonal cosmetics back to pay with doubloons, I still can't use my doubloons. And you did mention recolors. I would be very shocked if we even got recolors brought back for that sort of thing.
Oh, see, recalls is fine, I guess, because then you can always say like, oh, I got the original coconut, right? You got the red coconut, so I was there, you were not, but you can still enjoy it, so everybody is happy. I'm still a little miffed about it, but still. But if you do the exact same cosmetic, you know you are going to piss a lot of people off, so why make the risk?
Yeah. The whole cosmetic thing in this game now is just, it's been bad for 2 years and it's just not getting any better. With Season 8 it was a bit better, but, you know, with the Skeleton Curse has created a whole nother kettle of worms. And there's just not enough coming out in each update to justify people sort of earning the cosmetics. Case in point with the latest Wailing Barnacle recolor, that's been done for what? Since 2018, I think it was. Yeah, that's when the original Wailing Barnacle came out. And instead of releasing the content with a different commendation, they just tied it to the same one as the Silent Barnacle. So if you've done that already, you just get it straight away. There's no incentive. You know, you could tie it to season 4 content because that sort of fits the theme, and no one uses season 4 unless you're a new player. So why not tie it to a commendation like that, or bring back a new one? And then case in point with the latest one, it's the Maw of Majestic Sovereign. How old is that? How long has that just been sitting there gathering dust just to be released when there's a bit of a dry spell?
Yeah, you're right.
And
also
2 years since our last completely brand new set. 2 years.
Damn. And sets don't even get completed anymore. It's just,
well, yeah, exactly. So what do we have on the horizon? Emissary rewards. 4 months waiting for each of those. 4 months for a set that's going to take years and years to complete, and that's a new set.
I don't really care about that. I think it's good. It's fine. You have something to come back to, and because of the wait, it's easier for other people to catch up with them.
God, if with 3 seasons in a row, or 2 seasons, 3 seasons in a row that are over 4 months long, I should expect everyone's caught up by now. I expect that. And not to mention, next month is March. They won't reset till the end of April.
I can imagine players starting when the seasons were introduced, or when they start with season 2 or 3, and they still don't know about the Emissary Awards. I think that's a very likely possibility.
It's featured in every trailer to Res. They've.
Oh yeah, I know, but
everyone knows since they started doing it in season 2.
Yeah, that's true. But you need to know how it works, right? And because first you need to get your level up to buy the Emissary flag. Like, we forget this because we are long-time players, but you need to do a lot of shit before you can start earning your Emissary, and you need to know that. If you're like, oh, Emissary Awards, like whatever, I don't even know, because they don't explain how to earn them. So I can imagine people not knowing and only later figuring out. And then they're like, oh, so it resets each month. So it's good that I can catch up. And then they start catching up. So I think it's fine, that system.
I think what I was sort of angling at is that is one of the points of where we get cosmetics and it happens so infrequently. Granted, in the last couple months for Season 8, we've had new Outpost cosmetics, which was, for how many weeks and months we didn't have that at all. Granted, it's all old stuff and recolors and stuff that's just, appeared in promotional work that's not been released, etc., etc. But when it boils down to it, the only way we get cosmetics now consistently is seasons and those emissary rewards. Other than the Pirate Emporium, which has been updated for the last 3 years without fail every month.
Yeah, well, I can't blame them all that much, right? Because it makes them money.
Granted, yeah, of course it makes them money. But at the end of the day, when you turn around and say, we're very stretched for artists because they're working on the Emporium and the little cosmetics we do get, and we can't do the skeleton curse properly because it's just too much work, right? But you can create premium cosmetics every single month for the last 3 years. Granted, it makes money. I'm not stupid. That obviously brings in a lot of money because it's very popular. But when you turn around and say, oh, we haven't got enough resources, and then just Emporium, over 50 quid's worth every month.
I think it's funny that this turned into another cosmetics discussion.
Well, yeah, just, hot topic. Well, you brought it up.
It runs deep. But let's hope that what they mean with all seasonal cosmetic, let's hope they're at least recolors, right?
They're not going to be, so let's pack that up.
All right. I'm a little bit more optimistic. All right, let's make a bet. I say recolors, you say they're going to spit on our face with the emote that doesn't exist anymore.